In this video, I'll show you guys step by step on how to earn some pocket money while also helping to reduce pollution. Let's get started on making a positive impact on both your wallet and the environment. If you live in a place like Australia, in the back of your plastic bottle, you should say 10-cent refund. In this way, you're saving the pollution and you're also getting some pocket money. There are many companies and different places that you guys could go to, but the place that we went to was Containers for Change. Containers for Change currently operate in Queensland and Western Australia. I live in Cannington and it wasn't too far. It was actually pretty close. It was just 13 minutes away from our house. Now let's talk about what you can bring and what you cannot bring. The eligible containers that you guys could bring are plastic bottles, glass, plastic, any sort of plastic, steel, liquid, paperboard, drink containers between 150 ml and 3 liters. But what you cannot bring are milk bottles, oil bottles, or really anything that is bigger, if that makes sense. If it's bigger than a plastic bottle, you can't bring it. We'll talk more about this a little bit later after the video. For now, let me just introduce you guys to this place. From the outside, it looks really nice, and it says in the front, 10-cent refund, Containers for Change, authorized refund points. From the inside, you need to grab a trolley, and the trolleys, you need to put a coin inside. And after getting your trolley, you need to because a trolley is more easier than holding all the boxes. So I do recommend just getting the trolley and just putting all your stuff in, the bottles in, and just going inside. Here are the timings. On public holidays, it's from 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. And here are just some things that you cannot do. You have to wear shoes at all times and other stuff. Wash your hands after, putting all the rubbish in. Later in the video, we are going to experiment with some containers, cans, and other stuff that we just put in to just see if it works or not. This was the area that I was talking to you guys about. And after you put the rubbish in, there's a place where you guys could wash your hands with the soap. You have two options. You can either have a bank transfer or you can have a cash voucher. Now, let me quickly explain what these two things are. The cash voucher is when they give us, we got the cash voucher because we didn't really know about the cash transfer. Most people do get the cash voucher because they are not aware of the other option. Now, let me explain the difference between them until my sister is unwrapping these. A cash voucher is when it gives you a voucher that you guys could redeem from Kohl's. And it will just add it to your grocery to make the expense lower. We tried glass bottles and we were successful. It actually worked. You guys might not see in the camera, but later in the video we actually saw some people working and they were dumping everything and collecting the plastic bottles. And as you can see, each time we put one in, it just the money keeps increasing. If you're going for a bank transfer, and let me quickly tell you what it is, most people might just go for a bank transfer because it's more simple and easier. But before I explain it, you guys need to create your account. First, download the app Containers for Change, and it'll just say WA. Download it on your phone, but create the account on your laptop. While you're creating the account, it'll also ask you for your bank details, so do add that in. So after you've done that and you've downloaded the app, what you can do is when you press on bank voucher, you just have to scan the code from your phone. So when you go to the app, it'll give you a specific code and you just scan the code and then the money will come to your account. And from your account, it'll go to your bank account. Now see, this plastic bottle wasn't going in and we were actually a bit confused because it was a normal plastic bottle. But the thing is, the wrapper that says the company's name and 10-cent refund and everything. If you remove that wrapper, it's going to be considered as a normal bottle. So I don't know why. I'm not too sure what the issue actually was, but this happened to us a couple of times because we had a few of those bottles which didn't have the label. It's not going to accept it. We tried a Coca-Cola can and it actually went by. I wasn't too surprised because I had a feeling that it would go. Let me go through the things that are eligible once again. The paper board cartons are actually eligible, but they should be under 1 liter. If they're not, then it's not going to get accepted. But what's ineligible is when the paper board cartons are over 1 liter. While I was recording, I actually told you guys a total amount that we had in the end, but I actually spoiled it, so I removed the recording and now I'm recording again. Let's try another experiment. We're going to scrunch up the bottle as much as we can, And though it has like the thing on, we're gonna like scrunch it up and see if it goes. Oh, it went. Okay, so without the label, it's not going, but when it's scrunched up, it's still going. Okay. At the moment, we have 4 glass bottles, 39 plastic bottles, 1 can, which was the Coca-Cola, and we're trying to remove as many lids as possible. As you can see, this is what I was talking about. For some reason, without the labels, it does not qualify for a refund. We had an extra label in one of the bags, and I was just like, I'm gonna put that inside. So she tried, and I don't know, she was just trying her best to like put the thing inside, so she just somehow did it, and then she put it in, and it worked. Beverage containers are not allowed. Concentrated fruit and vegetable juice containers are not allowed. But it actually depends, because if it's way too big, then it's not allowed, because we tried to put some juices in and it actually worked. But we did have like this massive juice, like orange juice, but it didn't really go in. We have the total price of $6.70 with 59 bottles. Do leave a like and tell me in the comment section below how much you actually thought we had versus how much we actually got. Once you're done, just press voucher and then you can just choose the voucher payment, whether you want to do a bank voucher or whether you want to do... I'll put the different types of payments and different options over here, and you can also make a donation if you're really kind. You just scan the charity on like the ID. You can just go to the app and then you can scan like the thing. When you scan it, just press charity and then you can choose any charity and just press transfer. I've already talked about cash, retail voucher and bank transfer, but if you want to have a more closer look, I've already put this photo on the screen, so you guys can just pause the video and look at the photo. This was an error of just going too fast. We just had to go one by one because our hands were getting a little bit tired, so we just tried sort of like going a bit more faster. Collecting plastic bottles and earning 10 cents for each one can significantly reduce pollution. Just think about it for a second. By recycling these bottles, we're actually helping our planet. We're keeping plastic out of landfills and oceans where it can harm wildlife and ecosystems. Every bottle collected means less plastic waste, contributing to a clean environment and promoting sustainable habits in our communities. Besides, the small earnings can add up, providing extra pocket money while making a positive impact. This really shows how we can make a difference by doing the littlest things. One of the reasons why I'm making this video is to spread the word. The more people that actually do this, the more we can actually save our earth and save pollution. Considering the fact that many people have switched to plastic bottles because around 3 or 4 weeks ago, Australia's water got contaminated with chemicals. If I didn't mention the harsh chemicals, which gives us an opportunity to actually use plastic bottles, which is why we're also using plastic bottles, and we all can really help the environment and really go to these sort of places, and not just for the money, just actually for saving our planet and making a difference. From what I could see and like judge, like the plastic bottles were dumped on one of the boxes, on the sides, on each side, and on the other side, like for example, another box, they were dumping the glass bottles, and they were dumping like, for example, like the fruit bottle that I had, they were dumping that on another side. After you press voucher, it'll just give you your voucher, obviously, and then you can just go to Kohl's and just redeem it, or you can just add it to your grocery list. We had a total of $17. So the thing is, we went back to the car and then we saw like a few bottles that were left, but we weren't bothered to go back because like we spent like an hour putting all the bottles in and doing all this. If you want, there was also like an option where you guys could just review and just give your feedback on this place. This was a different and unique experience for us, and I'm so happy I could share it with you guys and also tell you guys some pros and cons. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!